Today we're going to go on a magic lantern adventure. The first thing you need to do is to create your own magic lantern. Is your magic lantern a magic lantern that looks like an old, well-used one? Is it a spectacular one that looks like a flower? Is it circular? Maybe your lantern looks like it's full of little fireflies. Your magic lantern might have a unicorn on it. Maybe it's got a dragon or a mermaid. Maybe your lantern is more like a mushroom that you can hold around the middle, or like a classic lamp that you could hang with a candle inside. Right now, I want you to take a few seconds in your own mind to create the perfect lantern that you will take on all your magic lantern adventures. You're going to lift it with your hand and carry it with you. So take a minute or two just to think about what it will look like. Good job. The first magic lantern adventure that we're going to be going on is to a tree house. Now, in our adventure, I'm going to be asking you to create a tree house of your own. What is your tree house going to look like? Think about the type of tree house that you'd like to have. Is it going to be a tree house that's high up in a tree that stands all alone? Is it going to be in a forest at the top of the tallest, widest, safest tree? Is it going to have lots of glass in it? Will there be a balcony? Is it going to look more like a whole lot of little rooms put together? Think about it. What is your tree house going to look like? Here are some more examples. Maybe yours is going to look like it's covered in dragon scales. Maybe it's going to be in the shape of a boat. Maybe you're going to have places to eat outside, or a bathroom. Maybe you can have lots of big round windows. Maybe your treehouse will actually have a path that starts on the ground and then leads up into it. Right now I want you just to think about the outside of that treehouse of yours. What sort of things would you like to have on the outside of your treehouse? What would it look like if you walked up to it in the forest? I'm sure it's spectacular. Let's have a little think about what they could look like inside. Does your treehouse have bubble windows that you can look outside and see the stars at night or the leaves waving around? Are you so high up that your bed looks out above the trees? Maybe your treehouse has got a swing in it. Maybe your treehouse is actually inside the trunk of the tree. And you've got bathrooms and bedrooms, you've got kitchens. Maybe you've got a football field inside yours, or a cricket field. Maybe you've got a swimming pool or an ocean for a mermaid to live in. Think about the creatures that you might like to have with you in your treehouse. Imagine what your bedroom would look like. Make sure that you are sitting comfortably. You could be sitting with your legs crossed and your hands in your lap. Maybe you want to be lying down on your back with your hands gently at your sides, but find a comfortable position where you can relax and actively visualize not only your tree house, but what it looks like inside your tree house. So to start with, I would like you to take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in and out, and in and out, and in and out. And I would like you to go to a safe place between your nose and your forehead. This is the safest place in the whole world that you could ever be. And when you reach that safe place between your nose and your forehead, you're going to find yourself standing in a forest. In this forest, you are standing on the ground and you can feel your toes starting to tickle. And the reason that your toes are starting to tickle is because out of your toes are coming some roots, and the roots are going deep, deep down into the ground. Take a deep breath in and out. Push your roots deep into the soil. You want to grow your tree big and strong. Breathe in and out. Push those roots deep, deep into the soil. Now as you breathe in, I want you to start imagining the type of trunk that your tree is going to have. It needs to be big and strong so that then nothing can damage it, nothing can bother it. Breathe in and out. Make sure that your tree trunk is strong and firm, that nothing in the world can actually interfere with that tree trunk. It cannot be blown over by storm winds, it cannot be burnt down by fire, it cannot be damaged by lots of rain. That tree will stand forever and ever. Breathe in and out. And now I want you to push your branches up into the sky. Remember, your tree house is going to go in the branches of this tree, so make sure that the branches are strong and pushed out to every single side so that then they'll be able to hold your tree house. You're standing in front of the tree now. You're no longer a part of the tree. And next to you is your magic lantern. I want you to pick up your magic lantern and I want you to walk forward to the bottom of your tree. Now that you're at the bottom of your tree, you notice that there is a long rope ladder coming down from the top of the tree. And you hold it with your one free hand as you hold your magic lantern in your other hand. And you put your feet onto the bottom rung on the ladder. And slowly but surely the ladder starts going up, up, up into the tree, taking you up into the branches, into the top of it, where you'll be able to see the whole canopy of the forest. When you get to the top of the tree, you notice that you are at your tree house. It is everything that you could ever have imagined for a tree house. Look at the shape of the door. It's the perfect shape. Look at the windows. Do you have a balcony? Maybe you have got a chimney. Maybe you've got a garden out the front of yours. Oh, and you can hear the rain starting to come down. So you walk towards the door of your treehouse and you open the door and you go inside. I want you to take a deep breath and smell the inside of that treehouse. It's the perfect smell. It's the safest smell in the whole world. Maybe it smells like your mom. Maybe it smells like your dad. Maybe it smells like your granny's house. You close the door and start exploring and looking around. You've got your lantern with you all the time, so you know you can come back to the safe place between your nose and your forehead. Have a look around. All your favorite toys are there. All your favorite people that you love are there. If you wanted a mermaid, she's there in a pond. If you wanted a cricket pitch, go and find it. It's somewhere in your house. Maybe you've got a little dragon sleeping next to the fireplace so that it can light the fire for you. Take another deep breath in. You can smell your favorite food. Walk through the house until you find your favorite food. All your favorite people are there. This is the safest place you can be in the whole world. When you're here, where would you sleep? See if you can find your bedroom. This is a place you can come to whenever you want to. It's only 3 deep breaths away, and you can be here whenever you want. You can come here when you go to sleep at night, or when you've finished a task, or when you're feeling anxious or worried about something. Nothing can hurt you here. Everybody you love is here. You can pause this presentation to spend more time exploring your home, your treehouse. Look out of your window and see the creatures of the forest. Remember, you're high above them and completely safe from them. And they're all friendly. Maybe you have a meadow in your house for a unicorn. It's almost time to start to go back. Make your way back to your front door. Open it and walk back out, outside your magic treehouse. You can hear the sounds of the forest around you. I want you to take 3 deep breaths. And when you're ready, I want you to come back to the safe place between your nose and your forehead. Now when you're ready, you can open your eyes, knowing that you can always come back here anytime you want.